At ActionCoach, we utilize what is called the C.A.R.E philosophy. And the C.A.R.E philosophy stands first of all for community. We believe that talented professional business owners, talented professionals working within organizations need to be able to come together, to learn from each other, to grow with each other, because when you bring all that talent together, they grow 10 times faster than if you leave an individual talented portion among a sea of mediocrity. Because what happens there is that everybody's trying to pull down that talented portion because that portion is applying too much pressure to them. That's the portion who does everything within the deadlines, delivers really good quality work, and makes the rest of the people look as if they are standing still. Nobody really actually likes that portion when it comes to what is considered normal or what is really mediocre. And it's even worse when it happens within your family, because every time you get better, you're changing, you're becoming a different human being, and the people who love you the most actually fell in love with the old version of you when you weren't at this level as yet. And in some cases, because they do not know better, they're doing the best to get back the old version of you, and they keep guilting you and shaming you into behaving like the old version of you. So whilst you know that you could be either at the gym doing something or working with your kids on a new skill or a new hobby, they're asking you to come take a drink for good times, for old time's sake, or go do something that's a really poor use of your time. But because those are the only people you're exposed to, you leave the thing that could really elevate you to another level, or elevate your family, your business, your community to another level, and you go and you put your time into something that there's absolutely no lasting benefit. Community is so important because we create a community with high performers who have a positive impact on each other and also on each other's families. We coach a lot of husband, wife, and brother, sister type companies that when they actually see the tangible result of someone in their family, the business owner, the leader, getting better, they can now look at that example and look at the results, because they really don't want to do the work, but they do want the result. So when they actually see the result, they say, oh wait, if it's good enough for that portion, I can also do it. And it will also stop you from having to keep saying and telling them what to do, to you just doing what you need to do and let them see the result, and then they will want it for themselves. And again, if they don't want it for themselves, maybe they really don't need to be a part of your life. Community. Next, we have accountability. So C.A.R.E, the A in C.A.R.E stands for accountability. And that's where coaching really kicks in. Once you've had your coaching session and we've decided on the 4 to 6 things that need to get done, your coach will check in with you the next time. Was it done? If it wasn't done, what stopped you from getting it done? And most of the time, the only answer to that is you stopped yourself from getting it done. Everything else is an excuse. So unless you've died and you're watching this from heaven, there should have been no reason why you did not do the thing you said you were going to do. Because then you would be lying to yourself, right? That's denial. Right? So we don't want you to be in denial. The fastest way to get to fantastic results is doing what you say you will do. And that's where coaching provides the accountability that is necessary. The R in C.A.R.E stands for results. Our goal is to focus on the results that you said you wanted, because you tend to forget every so often what the goals are that you really set for yourself, both personally and in business. We have it documented in our coaching portal. So before every session, we take a look at, hey, this is what you said you wanted. What's going on? Is this still real? Is it still what you want? Do we need to adjust it? If this is correct, then let's get to work. Because you cannot keep saying that you want this thing and you're not doing what it takes to actually achieve what you want. And of course, the E in C.A.R.E stands for education. In ActionCoach, there's a saying that goes, An educated client is an easy client. You cannot believe how easy it is for us to coach clients who take in the education that equips them to be ready to take the actions. So we will always recommend the appropriate level of education. In our client community groups, we share education on a daily basis, nice bite-sized pieces of education. We have our 30X programs that cover education in business, life, and in wealth. 3 key areas that any business owner really needs to be able to understand well. And that education really allows us to get massive results. Many of my own clients have gone on to complete their MBAs, and some of them are completing and have completed their PhDs as well. And I absolutely love it because the quality of the discussion just goes up several levels. I know they've learned the principles in a class, so I can now speak to them in that way without having to break it down to someone who hasn't gone through that level of education. But what I love working with high-performing business owners who have done an MBA or a PhD is that they're not just academics. They're not just people who can read and write exams. They're also the type of people who can take this knowledge and with the help of a business coach can apply it and get even bigger results. That is our ActionCoach C.A.R.E philosophy that we would like to apply to your life and to your business as well, so that you can get your business to the next level.